mark down memory lane.
Can we turn the lights down?
From 202 to 203, there were an additional $203,000 in taxes collected by the Borough of Caldwell. From 03 to 04, there was an additional $547,000 collected. We move on to 06, it was $1.3 million. 06, 07, I'm sorry, 05 to 06, an additional $824,000 have been collected in revenues. From 06 to 09, there was $229,000 in additional revenues brought in, and then in 08, an additional $411,000. In 09, Norton grabs the budget, and you can see it's 1.4%, $97,000. Joe steps up again in 2010, drops it to 1.2 or $83,000. And Joe did this without the benefit of a CFO and a borough administrator who had been on the job for any period of time. So this guy started the heavy lifting right here, and I want to thank you so much for making 2011 so much easier. Everybody in this council deserves credit for what we were able to achieve. I want to thank Mr. Corelli for the time and the effort that he put in. It was unbelievable. He's the king of the spreadsheets. We moved a number. Paul came back with a spreadsheet. Marge was there throughout it all, counseling us and keeping us pointed in the right direction. Mr. Macera had input that benefited this budget. Mr. Seaman in the back. We were out to dinner one night, you, I, and Mr. Hauser. We got into a discussion, and that led to some legitimate increases in revenue that we were able to tap into. In order to get to where we are tonight, Council President Murray had to conclude negotiations with the PBA. And I want to thank the PBA, and I want to thank Council President Murray. We took care of our business the way you take care of your business. It wasn't played out in the newspapers. There were no threats of layoffs. There were no threats of demotions. Both sides negotiated fairly and honorably, and we came to an agreement that we all can live with. I drove this thing at 200 miles an hour towards zero. And without the presence of Council President Murray, we wouldn't have gotten there. We hit the curves at 200, he never put the brakes on, but he'd say, you know, back off the lever a little bit till we get around here. And we did, we got through it successfully, but Councilman Norton started the process. Myself and Council President Murray and Mayor Dassing carried the ball over the line. And a very, very difficult year and a very, very difficult economy. My goal at the outset was to keep everybody in this borough employed and not to increase taxes on the residents who are unemployed. And I'm very proud of this group. We don't always agree, but we come together as a cohesive group when it's necessary. And I want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Well done.